What up? It's your boy T and reaction to Today's Music Monday. Always been kicking off as of lately, checking out these beautiful stories behind some of your favorite dance classics via DJ Mag. So this one is a serious dance classic that became a phenomenon across the music world as well too. And made Anthem one of the indeed the EDM anthem as well too. Played it everywhere. Everybody sings it along with it. It's a everything. This is Dave Guetta, Titania, which features Sia. This is before Sia made her official breakout, because she's been doing her thing for a while here and there, but official breakout one will be a little bit after this though. But this song right here, as I said, it was an EDM anthem. So we're gonna check out the story behind this well-known EDM anthem. So without further ado, let's get it.
I don't know if it's gonna connect with the people, especially when it's something so new. And then we put it out and bang, oh my God, this is crazy. Hi, I'm David Guetta, and this is the story of
David Guetta.
Titanium.
I
was just out of...
The pronounce this man name wrong for the longest time.
One Love, a really, really important moment of my career, because with One Love, I started to do those collaborations with urban American artists. And so this was the beginning of the sound. I already crossed over. I was big in America, a big international DJ, and also like a producer that had a very defined sound at that moment, and that sound was this combination of electronic music and urban melodies. The concept, the lyrical concept came from Sia. Sia was doing some super indie music.
Yep.
She was at a point of her life that she didn't want to be an artist anymore, and she just wanted to do songwriting because she didn't want to.
So that explains why she was like as known until she finally started making a little breakout scene when she did as well too. Because like I said, she's been up for a while.
Have this lifestyle, the touring, the promo, all of this. She was respected in some areas of the world, but she was not super famous. What I gave to Sia was just a simple chord progression with a little bit of melody, but no drums.
So this is low-key could have been her first breakout into the mainstream as well too. They say she was super indie and she wasn't not trying to be famous. She did music for a while. Like if you look it up, you thought she was like very new. You look it up, you found out she did like music for a good minute, just wasn't like well known. And then when she did was what's the joint she did that got her well known? Can't think, with the little girl dancing in the video. Chandelier, Yep, Chandelier was the one that was the breakout for sure, though. Yeah. But let's keep going. And then she always like hit herself with like somebody that had the wig with it.
Even the guitar was not there at the time. We had this session. At first, we were working like we're gonna write a song for another artist. And I was there working as a producer, and she was there working as a songwriter. And then Titanium, she came with those insane lyrics.
Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am Titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am Titanium.
No one can do better than this. Conclusion number one.
That build up, everything was awesome, man. For real, her vocals with the build was awesome, though. I mean, if you watch the video, you wouldn't think about that as well, too. You know what I mean? But you like for a video, you probably rather watch the live performance in the video.
I'm not giving this record to anyone, and I'm keeping this record for myself.
know
And
that's
conclusion
right.
number two,
I know that's right.
please stay on the record because I already know no one can beat this.
Right.
I really had to beg her and almost force her, and you know, she was like, no, I don't want this. So we agreed on, yes, she's gonna stay on the record, but she will not do any promo.
Oh,
She
yeah.
will not do any interview. She will not
course.
be in the
That's
video,
who she is.
and she will not have to tour or support the record in any way because all she wants is write songs, stay home, and have a quiet life.
That's probably why she kept so, mystique when she did came out, though. It sounds about right.
It's really funny when you think about it and what became her career after
Right.
that. So at first we had, the chord progression and the song. Then later I worked on the song to develop it. So started to make some drums, simple bass line, and most of all, I added this guitar. This guitar was not there when we wrote the song, but I was like, okay, this is such a hit, but I missed something. I
Right.
need to
You need to-
find that
Yeah,
hooky
extra
thing that is
seasoning,
gonna catch
right.
attention so that people can stay, excited, and then they can hear what she's singing. So that was the phase number two, like simple drums, the guitar, and then I made a first version of this record.
Okay.
I think probably 2 years before that, I signed Afrojack when he was very young. I signed him as an artist. The deal was, I'm gonna teach you how to make songs and chord progressions and make hits, basically. But
So he the reason why Applejack is so phenomenal just as him as well, too, man. Because Applejack,
I need you to teach me a few of your tricks because at the time it was the big time of the bleepy sounds, and he was the king of that. We were working together, and I've asked him if he could help me finish the song.
okay,
The whole song was there, but I was missing this 5-10% that would take it to the next level in the clubs, not on the radio. It was already a radio hit, but I needed that thing, So we were working together on finishing the record. I knew how flaky he was because, of course, he was so young. He was having a lot of success. He was having a good time. All he cared about was making bleepy, crazy music, I went to his home.
Like you said.
We've done that. And I had a good instinct because I use Ableton and he used FL Studio. So we've put everything
Yeah,
in the
well,
FL,
Ableton-
all my stands in the FL Studio. He worked on what I told you, the drums, the side chain, some effects. And I was like, give me a copy of the session. And then, it was time to deliver the album. And I'm calling him every day,
Oh,
yo,
shit.
you need to finish the record. And of course, at that time, it was completely partying, probably after party, whatever. I was like, okay, I'm fucked. I had the session, so I had to learn how to use FL Studio so I could finish the record because
Yeah, I feel that. I ain't gonna lie, FL Studio was you gotta really learn how to, you gotta be used to it to know how to use it. Trust me. I know. You gotta be used to it. Every time I'm getting some coming, I became accustomed to using it again, but FL Studio, yeah, you gotta learn. It's not easy to learn, I'm telling you like that. I mean, maybe it's probably was back then when it was just for you when before Night One made it phenomenal famous. Shout out to Night Wonder, but still, yeah.
we didn't finish it. That was really, my worst nightmare was not FL Studio, was that at the time it was working only on Windows.
Right.
And I've always worked with a Mac. And the way Windows work,
that sucks.
I was like, I couldn't understand it. It was just so
Yeah.
crazy, the system of the Windows system. I still hate it.
Y'all, yeah, it's gonna mess with you. If you've been strictly Apple and then Windows, trust me, trust me, I work for both and going from one to the other ain't easy. I'm telling you like that right now. Ain't easy. You get used to doing one, you gotta work with both at the same time, simultaneously. You can't work with one for a while and then the other for a while, cause it's gonna get thrown off. I'm telling you that right now. So yeah, I feel them on that.
Today. I had to learn
Yup.
in a couple of days the basics of FL Studio so I can finish the mix and the arrangement. And that I did.
Damn it, just,
So this is
wait. Yeah, you know what? Because that's like the original FL Studio Fruity Loops was only on Windows. You're right. So yeah, I can see that there. Yup, he's right.
the whole story of, the record. And I didn't give it for mastering
that's
to
why
anyone
it's
else
mainly a
because I
Windows
wanted
program.
this specific sound that he had because I was his master chain.
Yeah, think about
When I dropped it and this guitar came, everybody started to scream immediately,
Yes.
even before the song came in. And I was like, okay, I was right.
Yup.
You know,
I
first
can
the
see
guitar
that.
hooked everyone. Second, it was pumping and people were into it. So that's the DJ part of the record.
Yup.
I was expecting people to sing "I Am Titanium," but
Yup.
actually
They sing the
it's the
Bulletproof.
pre-chorus
Yup.
that became
Yup.
the chorus.
Yup.
It's a fire away, fire away.
Yup.
That's what people started to
Facts.
sing very fast.
Facts.
And it's funny because most people in the world didn't understand. They thought it was saying far away. And it's, again, this shows you that, a lot of people not understanding the lyrics and they feel a melody and they feel a certain simplicity of the way words sound. So people everywhere in the world were singing far away, far away. And I was like, it's not far away, it's fire away. This idea of,
I think I
keep
guilty of
fighting
that
no
too.
matter what.
I am guilty of that too.
Nothing's gonna take me down. And it's a very relatable song for me, for anyone, not only in the music industry, And when that's the power of lyrics. This is probably the record I'm the most proud of because it's a very credible record. As a dance record, it's a very credible record as just a song, making a record that gives you an emotion, that gives you a hook that you can never forget, that is going to be a memory, a time of your life forever. There are not so many songs like this,
Yeah, they said the video was wild, yo. Like you see the video, you really not think it was like that. It was crazy, like eventually, but at the same time, yeah. This was a good one. Ooh, how to make a Kirby Walk bootleg with it. That's interesting. I might check it out on my own. But other than that, this was a cool story about from Dave Guetta. Not good at Guetta. I've been saying Gouda like Gouda cheese for the longest time. But anyway, shout out to man. Dude's a legend. He's been he made a lot of party joints, especially that joint with Nicki Minaj. That joint was tough. Many others, man. Other than that, though, if you like my reaction, and the joint with Kid Cudi, many other songs too. But other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T signing off. One love.